If you visit Cupertino, California for the first time and get struck by the sight of a building that looks like a spaceship from Marvel movies, it's not a spaceship or the Pentagon setting up home in California. You've just witnessed the Apple Park, new headquarters of industry giant Apple that costs a staggering $5 billion in the US. Why the hefty cost, you might think? Let's find out. Span across 176 acres of land, you have plenty of room to fill thousands of employees in the structure. But that was not the primary goal. Steve Jobs, the founder of the company, wanted the campus to be closer to nature, more like a park, hence the name, and 80% of the land is green space. It took 8 years to go through the planning, proposal, permit application, and construction process. In 2017, the 12,000 Apple employees began working from the spaceship, filling in the 4-story, 2,800,000 square foot building. The cost of the building was huge, mainly because of the design. It is a complete circle and a nightmare for architects. Jobs explained, in his words, "It's a circle, so it's curved all the way around." This is not the cheapest way to build something. Every pane of glass in the main building will be curved. We have a shot at building the best office building in the world. I really do think that architecture students will come here to see it. The circular building is a mile long if you decide to take a walk along. Trust me, you will never feel you've walked a mile given the scenery. However, buses and bicycles are provided for the employees to move around the building and one campus to the other. Under the building is a network of roads and parking spaces. It also features 7 cafes, a 100,000 square foot fitness center, and the Steve Jobs Theater that can house 1,000 people. The inspiring Apple Auditorium, which was formerly known as the Steve Jobs Theater, is topped with the world's largest carbon fiber roof. And the theater includes a 42-foot-high glass elevator that takes the guests to the underground auditorium made from chemically tempered glass. The elevator is a wonder in itself and considered to be the tallest freestanding glass elevator in the world. The campus also houses 2 buildings for research and development, as well as a clinic. The iconic ring-shaped building is now the symbol of Apple and a fantastic representation of their dedication, attention to detail, sustainability, and providing the perfect working environment for thousands of employees. Besides being a remarkable place to work and an engineering wonder, Apple Park is also home to one of the world's largest rooftop solar farms. 75% of the energy needs are catered by renewable energy, which roughly translates to 17 megawatts of power. When the power demand increases, the rest of the energy needs on the campus are met by either biofuel cells or natural gas. Besides using renewable energy, the building is designed in such a way that it does not use traditional ways of cooling and heating. A natural ventilation system uses natural air to maintain the temperature 9 months out of the year. Furthering the space's green credentials, nicknamed the Spaceship or the Ring, the central circular building is quite a view to be seen. As we saw, the whole building is covered in glass, but its purpose goes beyond its aesthetic. During the daytime, even when the sun is setting, the natural sunlight is used to brighten up space. Besides reducing the need for electrical power to light up, it is also a great way to energize the massive staff of 12,000 employees in the building. Even they cannot be seen from outside. One of the most amazing spaceship features happens to be found deep underground. The main ring is one of the few buildings in the US and the world to make use of base isolation, which protects the ring from even the worst of Californian earthquakes. The isolation system is made up of 692 huge stainless steel plates, similar to tectonic plates that make the Earth's surface, and the design is pretty fascinating. It has the ability to shift up the building up to 4 inches in any direction, hence absorbing the shocks and prevent any structural damage. No matter how thick the glass is, it is prone to extreme jerks, and so far, the idea seems to be working perfectly. When you employ thousands of employees, you have got to feed them as well, and there is no shortage of space in the cafeteria either. It has room for 15,000 people to dine at any given time. Plenty of room if Apple decides to expand the workforce. The Apple Park Visitor Center is all under one roof, but is divided into 4 very special sections. A 10,000 square foot Apple store filled with the latest Apple products and devices, a 2,000 square foot cafe, and an observation deck where you can look over the campus, and a designated experience area. The area includes a scale model of the entire Apple Park. and offers visitors and employers a look at life on campus. However, what space visitors can see is rather limited, and you will have to get hired by Apple to be able to see what's more inside. Without a doubt, Apple Park is full of amazing features that no other employer offers in the world. It might make even Google shy and can be considered the perfect work environment, a benchmark for existing and future companies can take inspiration from. Even with everything available, there have been the weirdest complaints about open office spaces. Some say it distracts them and restricts them to focus on their work and removes privacy. But it is hard to imagine an employer so thoughtful have not considered these basic human needs. The futuristic working space is well received by the leading firms around the world that audit workplaces to figure out new standards. And by no means, anyone in the world wouldn't want to work there for the rest of their lives.